Hi everyone, it's Darlene here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this beautiful fall look. If you'd like to see how to get it, just keep watching, and let's just get right into this. Today I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I love this stuff. It's my ride or die foundation. And before I do that, let's go ahead and prime my face. And I'm going to be going in with my Dr. Brandt. It's a luminizer primer. I love this stuff. It's nice and creamy, and it gives your skin a little tackiness for the foundation to cleave to. Not so good for filling in pores though. The primer is done. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I use the shade Natural Ivory. I'll put about a pump of that. And just distribute it throughout my face. It is so early. I woke up too early this morning. I'm just going to go in with my IT Cosmetics foundation brush and just kind of buff this in. I like to take it over my eyelids just to cancel out any redness and veins. So I've already had my pumpkin spice coffee this morning. Okay, before I go into the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. So let's just get into that. And I'm using the Brow Gal in, I think it's Toffee, no, Espresso. And I just draw a line underneath. Draw the top part on. Sorry, I went ahead and turn on light because it was super dark. It's a good look, right? And then I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to go ahead and use this concealer MD, which is Measurable Difference. I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush, and I'm going to go into this really light yellow tone shade. Just carve out my brows. So what do you think about my unibrow? Don't worry, we're gonna get rid of that. It's not gonna stay that way. I'm gonna take a little bit down of foundation, put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to take the concealer side of the brush. I'm just gonna blend this in. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Now I got perfect brows, right? I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my Milani eye primer. This stuff is my ride or die primer. I love this stuff. There is no need in spending a ton of money on primers, eye primers, because this stuff is amazing. Today, I'll be going into my Morphe 360 palette. Love this thing. And I'm going to take the lightest shade in here, which is this one. I'm going to pat this to kind of just set that primer. Go in with this brown shade right here on the Morphe 360 palette. And I'm going to blend this into my crease. And then I'm going to go in with this brown right here. I'm going to work that right on top, like a little below that color. Just don't take it as high. Leave a little of that color fanned out above that. And this has some fallout. That's why I didn't put my concealer on yet. I'm going to take that same shade and I'm just going to run it into my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and deepen this outer shade with the same brush. And I'm going to go in this shade right here. It's like a chocolatey brown. I'm just going to work this in this outer V portion. And by the way, this is the Luxie 243 brush, and the other one that I was using was a Morphe 505 brush when I was blending it out. So that's the only two brushes I've actually used so far. Guess I should mention that, in case you have them. If not, any blending brush and any definer brush will work. You work with what you got. That's what I've always done. My very first brush set was like a really cheapy one, I believe off eBay. I think I spent like $12 for like a huge 12-piece set, and I made it work. And now I got so many brushes, I don't know what to do. But it's nice, because now I don't have to wash them as often. So okay, that one's dirty. I'm just gonna grab another one. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that, and then we're gonna blend it out in a little bit like so. Then I'm going to take my brush that I blended out before. I'm gonna go right above that and just blend it. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to actually go ahead and dip in the first shade, that lighter shade, and just kind of go on top of this, just to kind of soften it up a lot. Look, I want it to look really blown out. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so you can do your makeup without your kids. And your kids wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. What is up with that? Okay, and I'm going to take just like a flat brush, and I'm going to wet it and use this beautiful gold shade. And you can use water if you don't have a spray like this. Just use water. It all works. Honestly, before I started watching YouTube and learning how to do makeup, I used to just like lick it. So gross, I know. That's what I did, and it worked. So we're just gonna go right on top of that. Such a pretty shade. I'm only going to take it right here and halfway. I love these Morphe palettes. They are so cheap for the amount of eyeshadow that you get. It's like $20. But these are some big hands, and the eyeshadows blend so well. If you are on a budget, this is the way to go. Instead of spending like $50 on a little small palette. Do you see that? So pretty. This is a really pretty fall look. I'm gonna go ahead and take the same definer brush that I took that dark brown, and I'm going to go into that dark brown again. And I'm just going to put it on the outer, like halfway through. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and I am going to use the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner in #1 Black List. I'm just going to use the eyeliner brush, and what I like to do is, like, it has some leftover eyeliner. I like to make it really pointy before I start dipping into it, and as you can see, it's like this. This is a lot of eyeliner. Concealer. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light. I'm going to take this same brush that I did my eyebrows with, and I'm just going to bring it up to this. And I'm going to use a wet beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend the rest of this in. I don't care how early I wake up. At least one of my kids are gonna wake up. I literally woke up at 3 o'clock this morning so that I could do this. And as you can hear, my son is up. But I did read my Bible for like 30 minutes with my husband because he was getting ready for work, so I just got up with him. Gotta read my word with him and all that fun stuff. Gotta start out your day with your spiritual food, right? Ain't that the truth? I homeschool. I need all the help I can get. And that gives me peace. Okay. So is there anybody else out there that homeschools? Do you have any tips for me? Because my daughter does not like to sit down and do her school. And I'm constantly having to get on to her. Scarlett, sit down, do your school. Scarlett, sit down, do your school. And I'm going to use the House of Lashes. I don't think it has a number or anything. It's weird that it doesn't. But it doesn't. And I'm using the Strip Lash adhesive, formula free, latex free, and I'm using clear. I just put a little line. I don't like wearing false lashes because they pull out my regular lashes. I want to get some of that new stuff, but it's just so expensive. It's $150 for eyelash serum. It works, but it's easy. I can't afford that. Okay, so as I'm letting this dry, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. And I'm just gonna use the Rimmel, what is it? Volume Colorist mascara. So this is dry. It's not completely dry, it's a little tacky. And how I like to put them on, I look down into a mirror. I place it where I want it. And I secure it. I grab a pair of tweezers. I just kind of pinch it on top of my little lashes. Okay. Now let's do the other lash. So I'm going to clean out the black out of the inner corner. I'm going to take that same definer brush that I had earlier, and I'm going to go in with eyeshadow under my eyes again. And I'm going to put on bottom mascara. Don't you hate when you do that? If you ever get mascara on you, do not rub it while it's wet. Wait till it's dry, and most mascaras will just flake off. It's really hard to do, but trust me, you can thank me later. I'm going to start contouring. I'm just going to use my Luxie 522 brush. This is supposed to be a highlighter brush. I use it to contour. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D light palette, and I'm going to go in this shade right here. I'm just gonna go in with this like dome shape brush, and I'm going to contour my nose with that with the same shade. And now I'm going to bronze my face. And I'm going to use the Park Avenue palette by Tarte. It's the Princess, what is it? It's called Park Avenue Princess palette. And it is this beauty right here. You can see, beautiful. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna bronze up my face. And I'm going to go in with a precision foundation brush. It is the Luxie 660. And just because it says a foundation brush, like, you don't have to use what it says it's for. Use it for what you want. It's the beauty about makeup. You don't have to follow rules. You do you. You don't even have to do this. You just do you. Okay, now watch. You see that mascara that I got on it? You see that? Flaked off. It is gone. I'm just gonna go right through here on top of where I contoured. Not on top, but above where I contoured, I guess. It's not on top. It's above that. And I'm actually gonna take this on my jawbone, under here. Don't want a turkey gobbler. I know it's like almost Thanksgiving, but I don't want a turkey gobbler. And yes, I am wearing Batman pajamas. I know. It is cold here. I live up in the mountains, so it gets pretty cold. It snows a lot here too, and I live in California, so. And now I'm going to go back in that Kat Von D palette, right here. And I'm going to take the light shade, the light two shades on this side. I'm gonna mix them. And I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes with that. And I'm just going to use this brush. This doesn't have a number. Oh yeah, it does. It's a BMX 130 brush. It's a pointed blush brush. I've never used it for blush. Imagine that. I've used it for probably everything but blush. Okay, I want a little more precise brush, so instead of using that other brush that I was just using, I'm going to go in with the tapered highlighter brush that I contoured with, and I'm going to take that light shade. I'm just going to press it, just because I want it to be more lighter. And press. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go on the top of my nose, up here. I want this to be light. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder Brush, and I'm going to put on blush. My MAC in Copper Tone. I love this blush. It is so pretty. It is such a pretty fall color. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Put it on the apples of your cheeks. And now I'm going to take a highlight, and this is by Aesthetica, and it's the H22 highlight brush. It doesn't say highlight brush, but it just says H22. 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 Get it together. Okay, I woke up early this morning and I have not had enough coffee. So, 1 cup is not enough. And I'm going to go in my Becca Passe, how do you say that? Prosecco Pop. Yeah. prosthetic. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, darling, get it together. I'm just lightly, I'm not going crazy. Make sure you get that Cupid bow. So yes, it's a little bit goes a long way. Okay, and now I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eyes because I have not done that yet. I want to go in the Eyeliner palette and get that pretty shade right here. It's like a olivey. Ooh, a definer brush. So I'm just gonna use this. It's a little definer brush. Okay, and you just want to wet that the shade, and I'm just gonna highlight like right here. And I'm just highlighting where that arch is. Just right under the arch. And in the inner corner. And this will just kind of give like a doe-eyed effect. Make your eyes look bigger. Bless you, son. Oh, bless you. And Daisy. Now I need to go in with a lip, and I'm just gonna remove the foundation off my lips first. And I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish, the citrus one, and I'm just gonna spritz that. You get in the shower, huh? Mama giving you a shower. And since I went with such a bold eye look, I'm going to go in with a more neutral shade, and it is Milani Adorable number 10. I love this liquid lipstick. It is such a pretty shade. You'll see. Can't keep this in this hand because people grab it out. Okay, you see? It's even prettier than what it's showing to be. Do you see how beautiful that shade is? And it looks so pretty with this shadow look. Look at that. So, and that completes this look. I really do love this look. It's a beautiful fall look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. God bless.